And we welcome you to Ball Arena here in downtown Denver, Colorado. I am Vinny from vdub Productions, welcoming you back to another NBA 2K 2025-2026 season playthrough. We have Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals featuring the third-seeded Houston Rockets and the sixth-seeded Denver Nuggets here. As we look at the starting lineups, at the guards for the Rockets, you have Aaron Holiday, Amen Thompson. And at the forwards, Kevin Durant and Tari Eason and Alperen Sengun in the center. And for the Nuggets, the starting lineups, you got Jamal Murray and Tim Hardaway Jr. at the guards, followed by the forwards, Cameron Johnson and Aaron Gordon, with Nikola Jokic, who you just saw getting presented with his league MVP award at the center here, as the Rockets will win the toss here. Got Aaron Holiday, who had 6 points. He only had 6 points, but he did have 10 assists. 10 of the 32 assists here. You see Durant with the miss there in that game too. I see Jokic with the bucket, and it's quickly 2-0 Denver on top. The series is even at 1 apiece, where the Rockets won Game 1 behind a 49-point effort by Kevin Durant, which at that time tied a franchise record for the most points in a game for the Rockets here, and he actually set a franchise record for 20 field goals made, as there's a miss right there, Sengun grabbing a rebound. But then he followed that up with an excellent performance, 58 points for Kevin Durant, now setting the franchise record with 25 made field goals. As you see Aaron Holiday with the bucket, or no, that was Amen Thompson with the bucket. He's averaging 22 points in the 4 games against the Nuggets this regular season. Game tied at 2. There's a three-pointer there, no good. Durant getting the rebound. It's the Amen Thompson coming around with the bucket that's in there. It's 4-2. Thompson scoring all 4 points to this point for the Rockets to this point. But 58 points, a franchise record, and 25 made field goals, another franchise record. So he broke his own franchise record for made field goals for Kevin Durant. But that was in a loss in Game 2, as the Nuggets took Game number 2 here. Tim Hardaway Jr. rejected, and no. Actually, it was rejected. The ball went out of bounds, but it was a shot clock violation before the ball went out of bounds here. So for Durant with 58 points, Jamal Murray had a double-double, 48 points and 13 assists in that game. He had 13 of the 39 assists, so he accounted for 1/3 of the assists for the Nuggets in game number 2 in that victory here. Nikola Jokic had a triple-double in both games, where he had, I think, it was at 25 points, 18 rebounds, and 13 assists. As Jamal Murray with the bucket there, as I said, he had 48 in the Game 2 victory. This is one of those series where I feel like it's not doom and gloom for whoever loses this game. But I think for the Nuggets, they probably want this game a little bit more. I see Amen Thompson with the bucket. That's 6 points for him already. And the Rockets up by 2. Both teams want to get a win to go up 2-1. For the Nuggets, they stole home court. They see Hardaway Jr. will miss that one, but Jokic gets the tip in there. And we are tied at 6 here, over 3 minutes into the game. As I said, it's not doom and gloom if you lose, but you'll get a major momentum if you go up 2-1. I think this is one of those series where the Nuggets will be happy going back, as Kevin Durant will get his first 2 points of the game. They're happy to be back 1-1, but I know for the Nuggets, they have home court. They stole home court because now they're 1-1 with the 2 games being here, 3 and 4 being here at Ball Arena. But you see Cameron Johnson for 3. That's in there. And the Nuggets on top, 9-8. And it also will guarantee them going back to Houston with at least a split, 2-2. But for the Rockets, they want to get home court back again. As you see Amen Thompson coming around. That's 8 points for him already. All 8 of them in the paint. He has 8 of those 10 points. It's 10-9, Rockets on top. Both of these games have been really good. I mean, Johnson for 3, no good. Thompson grabbing a rebound. As you see Kevin Durant with it. Both of these teams won by 7 points in each game. The first 2 games, the Rockets won by 7, 124 to 117. As you see, Durant steps out of bounds. Neither team turned the ball over that much in game 2. Only 3 combined turnovers, but each of them have at least 1 now. See Jamal Murray. They shoot over to Hardaway Jr. He'll shoot the 3. That's no good. Aaron Holiday grabbing a rebound. Said Durant averaging 53.5 points in the first 2 games. Şengün back over to Durant. It's 5 minutes into the game here. Durant dishes back to Şengün. Şengün will put it up. That's in there. That's his first 2 of the game. And the Rockets with their largest lead at 3 points. Both of these teams, again, this is a pivotal game 3. The winner of this game will have a big edge and big momentum, being up 2-1. For the Rockets, they want to go up 2-1 with game 4 at home as well. And that's another turnover. As let's see here, who's coming out onto the court now. Jabari Smith Jr. coming into the game now. It's the only lineup change so far. Let's go Jamal Murray. Holding on to it, just shoot it back over to Jokic. The league MVP. Pitch it over to Gordon. Gordon for 3, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. Last off of the the Rockets, I should say. So the Nuggets will retain possession here. 14 on the shot clock. Johnson back over to Murray. 10 on the shot clock. They shoot it back over to Hardaway Jr. Over to Jokic. Jokic puts a shot up, no good. Şengün grabbing a rebound here halfway through the first quarter. 12-9, Nuggets on top. Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals. The Rockets, the 3 seed winners of the Southwest Division. Well, the Nuggets had to fight their way to make sure they avoided the play in here. As Alperen Şengün will get the slam dunk. That's 4 for him. He's averaging 19 points and 13.5 rebounds and 3 assists in this first round series here. As we have a timeout called by the Nuggets, who we're going to take one as well with 5:35 to play in the first. The Rockets up by 5. Coming out of the timeout here, the Rockets leading it by 5 early in this big game 3 here. As I said, the Rockets took game 1, 124 to 117. The Nuggets took game 2, 134 to 127. Looks like I think this one looks like it's going to be one of the better series so far after the first 2 games. We're hoping that this will be a great one here. You see Jokic over to Gordon. Gordon for 3. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Kevin Durant over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. with the layup. His first 2 points of the game, and the Rockets leading it by 7. Kevin Durant. He only has 2 points in this game, but, you know, he is dishing it out. A couple of assists already. Over to Jokic. Jokic with a jump shot. No good. Durant grabbing the rebound. Under 5 to play here. The Rockets out-rebounding the Nuggets 8-4. So far in this early part of the contest. Şengün. That, it looks like it was rejected. That was off the Nuggets. And Reed Shepherd's going to come into the game now for Amen Thompson. And for the Nugs, we got Tim Hardaway Jr. moving to point guard with Christian Braun coming into the game now. KD holding on to it right now. KD, that shot is up, uses a backboard, and it's a 9-point lead for the Rockets. This game coming to you from Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. I am Vinny from VDub Productions. You're watching the 2025-2026 season playthrough here as you see Jokic with the miss. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do drop. As I said, we're in Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals. See, Reed Shepherd misses that one, but Durant will get the offensive rebound. 10 on the shot clock. Şengün with it. This is back over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. with the slam dunk. That's 4 for him, and we're going to have another timeout called. 4 minutes to play in the first. The Rockets leading at 20-9. Coming out of the timeout here, let's look at the lineup set for the Nuggets. So we got Pickett, Braun, Brown, Watson, and Valanciunas into the game for the Nugs. Trailing by 11 here with 4 to play. Exactly 4 to play in the first. Valanciunas will inbound it to Pickett. We got 15 on the shot clock here. Bruce Brown, that shot is up. That is no good. Tari Eason grabbing the rebound. The Rockets out-rebounding the Nuggets 11-4 right now. They had a couple of offensive rebounds in this game already for the Nuggets, or for the Rockets. They only had one in all of game number 2, and that's not going to be an offensive rebound this time off the Şengün miss. Braun back over to Pickett. Valanciunas has it. 8 on the shot clock. Over to Braun again. Braun trying to come around. He'll dish it over to Watson. Back over to Brown. Brown shoots the 3. No good. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Final 3 minutes of the first quarter. It's 20-9. The Rockets on top right now in this big game 3. Still plenty of game to play here. Durant. That is no good. That was off the front rim. And Valanciunas with an easy rebound. KD with 4 points and 4 rebounds already. Brown for 3. That's in there. That's his first 3 points of the game, and the Nuggets within 8. Reed Shepherd holding on to it right now, dishing it over to Alperen Şengün. 10 on the shot clock. Şengün coming around, feeds it to Shepherd. Back over to Eason, to Smith Jr. Jabari Smith Jr. for a 3, and the Rockets extend their lead back up to 11. Pickett crossing the half-court line right now. Pickett will shoot the 3-pointer. That's in there. Ooh, that was an awkward 3, but he made it anyway. 2 minutes of play in the first quarter. In this pivotal game number 3 in this Western Conference Quarterfinals series. That is no good. Valanciunas will grab the rebound. Brown with it. Coming around. That is no good. Tari Eason grabbing the rebound. The Rockets going the other way. Kevin Durant. Over to Shepherd, and Reed Shepherd with the layup. I believe that's his first 2 points of the game. Kevin Durant with another assist. Final 90 seconds here in the first quarter. 25-15, Rockets on top. Bruce Brown. Thought about the 3, but he passes it up. Over to Braun. Christian Braun for 3. That's in there. Timeout, Rockets. We're going to take another one as well with a minute 14 to play in the first. The Rockets leading it by 7. Coming out of timeout, let's see how the lineups will be set for the Rockets. We got Thompson, Okogie, Tate, Smith, and Capella. And for the Rockets, let's see. It's just Jamal Murray coming back in at point guard. Smith Jr. will inbound it to Amen Thompson. At 15 on the shot clock. Thompson coming around. Oh, he feeds it to Tate. Tate almost lost it for a second, but he controls it. But there's 2 on the shot clock. Need to get that shot up. No good. Rebound by Valanciunas here. 45 seconds to play in the first. Brown over to Murray. Less than 15 on the shot clock. Over to Watson. Watson for 3. No good. Thompson getting the rebound. Shot clock is still on, by the way. We got Tate. Okogie for 3. No good. Valanciunas grabbing the rebound. Shot clock is actually still on. Oh, yeah, but there's still more than 24 seconds. That's why. Murray holding on to it right now. 8 on the shot clock. Over to Valanciunas. Back over to Murray. Murray with a bucket. Shot clock turned off now. Capella inbounding it over to Amen Thompson. Crossing the half-court line. Over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. will get it in there. And the lead up to 7. Murray will just hold on to it. And that will be the end of the first quarter here. The Rockets with a 7-point lead. They lead at 27-20. End of the first quarter here in Game 3. You're watching the NBA playoffs here on VDub Productions. All ready to start the second quarter here in Denver. Valanciunas will inbound into Jamal Murray. So we got Murray, Brown, I believe that's Braun, Valanciunas. And there is a reaching foul against Thompson and Peyton Watson. That is a lineup set for the Nugs. And let's see, we have Reed, Shepard, Okogie, Amen Thompson, Smith Jr., and Capella. That is the lineup set for the Rockets here. As you saw the three-pointer there, the lead is down to 4 for the Rockets. Led by as many as 11. Smith Jr. will miss that one. Valanciunas will grab the rebound. Coming around. They shoot it back over to Watson, over to Brown. Brown for 3. That's in there. It's a 1-point game. Reed Shepard holding on to it right now as we're about a minute into the first quarter. 15 on the shot clock. Gets a little screen there. Reed Shepard. Dishing it back over to Capella. 5 on the shot clock. Over to Okogie. Okogie for 3. That's in there. And the lead up to 4 again. Bruce Brown coming around on the court. He gets a spin move, and he'll get the shot up, but that's no good. Okogie with the rebound here. A minute and a half into the second quarter here. Rebounds 15-10 in favor of the Rockets. Thompson with it as we're approaching 11 on the shot clock. Amen Thompson, 7 on the shot clock. He should back over to Capella, over to Shepard. Shepard for 3, no good. Valanciunas grabbing a rebound. Jamal Murray with it, crossing the half-court line. Over to Bruce Braun. Or no, to Christian Braun. It's Bruce Brown. What am I talking? Jamal Murray coming around with a layup opportunity. Uses the backboard, and that's in there. And the lead down to 2 for the Rockets. See the Rockets shooting 14 of 26 compared to 11 of 28 for the Nugs. Thompson with it. Coming around and shit over to Okogie. Okogie misses that one. Watson. Murray with it with the Nuggets for the chance to either tie or take the lead. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray dishes it back over to Valanciunas. 8 on the shot clock. Dishing it back over to Christian Braun. 4 on the shot clock. Valanciunas will put the shot up. That is no good. Thompson grabbing a rebound. The Rockets led the league the regular season with 51 rebounds. They have 16 already, and they ended up only having 35 total rebounds in game 2 as we have a timeout called by the Nuggets. 8:55 to play in the second. But out of timeout, 4-point lead for the Rockets here. Let's see, Holiday coming back into the game as well as Şengün. And for the Nuggets, let's see. So we got Murray, Braun, Tyson, and not sure what else because that went by a little too fast. Holmes checks in as well as Jokic is checking back into the game. Braun stays in there. Holmes and Tyson check in for the first time. Jokic is the first time we see him in the second quarter. There's 3 on the shot clock. Murray needs to get that off. He does. No good. Amen Thompson grabbing the rebound. Here the defense chance here. Thompson. That is off the front rim, and that's no good. Braun will get the rebound. Brown over to Murray here. 13 on the shot clock. Tyson dishes it over to Jokic. The MVP. Dish it over to Braun. Braun for 3. No good. Thompson will get the rebound. Dishing it back over to Şengün. Şengün with the bucket. Alperen Şengün, as I said, averaging 18.9 points a game at home or away from the Toyota Center in the regular season. He has a bucket that puts the Rockets up by 6 again. They led by as many as 11. Murray, no good. Jabari Smith Jr. with the rebound. Aaron Holiday holding on to it right now. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Amen Thompson, back to Şengün. Thompson coming around. That is in there. Amen Thompson. As we got Jamal Murray holding on to it right now. And that shot is no good. We got Okogie getting the rebound. Should back over to Amen Thompson, over to Smith Jr., back to Okogie. 5 minutes into the second quarter. It's 36-28, Rockets on top right now. Thompson back over to Şengün. 4 on the shot clock. Smith Jr. for 3. That's in there. And the lead up to 11 again. Matching their largest total for the lead. Largest lead of the game is 11. Tied that. That's what I should be saying. 15 on the shot clock right now. Jamal Murray dishing over to Braun. Braun hands it back over to Tyson. Tyson for 3. No good. Şengün grabbing the rebound. Thompson with it across to the half-court line. You hear the crowd getting restless here. To Aaron Holiday with the layup. And the Rockets up by 13. They are shooting 58% in this game compared to the Nuggets 32%. The Rockets shot 64% in game 1, or in game 2. Jamal Murray. Passes over there. That shot is no good. Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound here. 22-13. The rebound edge, and Smith Jr. as Kevin Durant is waiting to get back into the game for the Rockets with his team up by 15. KD not getting the amount of points that he usually does in this first 2 games, but right now they don't need him. I think for the Rockets, they're glad to actually have somebody other than him just to contribute and take the bulk of the points. Jokic holding on to it, but they got to get that shot up. Murray for 3. He just beats the shot clock. And we have a timeout called by the Rockets here. 5:02 to play in the second. We're going to take one as well. Rockets are leading by 12. Coming out of the timeout here, 5:02 to play in the second. Here we got Holiday, Durant, Finney-Smith, Smith Jr., and Şengün, the lineup set for the Rockets and for the Nugs. Murray, Hardaway Jr., Johnson. Oh, once again, it goes by a little too fast. As Finney-Smith coming into the game. I believe that's the first time we called his name. KD. Touch it for a second. Şengün has it again. Back over to Durant here. 10 on the shot clock. Durant back to Holiday. He needs to get the shot off because there's less than 3 to shoot. That's no good, but look at Jabari Smith Jr. with the offensive rebound and the slam dunk, and I think it's an 18-5 run now. The Nuggets did have it to within 1. They just never been able to tie or take the lead here in the second quarter. Cameron Johnson for 3. That's in there. Good ball movement there by the Nuggets led to that very smooth three-pointer. 15 on the shot clock here. Şengün is it over to Holiday. Holiday with the layup, and that's going to fall in. Everything seems to be falling in right now for the Rockets here. We had the Rockets averaging 23.2 assists per game. They have 15 already in this game, 32 in game 2 in that loss. Jokic, that jump shot is going to fall in. .335 to play until halftime here in Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals. Series tied at 1, coming to you from Ball Arena in downtown Denver, Colorado, as Durant with the 3. I am Vinny from vdubproductions. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do drop. As well as there will be a link in the description down below as Cameron Johnson with the 3. But there is a link in the description down below. The link to my Cash App if you feel inclined to support my channel financially, as well as where you can follow me on social media as Finney-Smith for 3. That's in there. And the lead up to 14 again. I believe that is tied for the largest margin for the lead for the Rockets. Nuggets led a couple of times early on. Jokic. Back over to Hardaway Jr. for 3. No good. Durant grabbing the rebound. 24-13. The Nuggets out rebounding the Rockets out rebounding the Nugs. Finney-Smith. And that's going to be a turnover against the Rockets there. Johnson with it for the Nugs. So we're approaching the final 2 minutes to play here in the second. 53-39, Rockets on top in this pivotal Game 3 for both teams. Gordon for three, no good. Jokic gets the offensive rebound, back to Gordon. Gordon for three, that's in there. Aaron Gordon bringing the Nuggets back to within 11. Holiday dishing it over to Durant. Feed Şengün. Şengün shot up, no good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Jokic getting the pass from Hardaway Jr. He's going to go to the line for an and one opportunity. Şengün called for his first personal foul. That's the second team foul. And let's see here. So Smith Jr. is going to go to the bench. Eason coming back into the game. And you see they're limping off right now, Smith Jr. He's recovering, but not fully healthy yet. And Jokic will make that one, and the Nuggets within 8. As you see, Aaron Holiday for three, no good. I think it's 14 or 15. I think it's the largest lead for the Nuggets in this game. 2 points, I think, was the largest lead for the Nuggets. The Rockets, I think it was like 14 or 15 points here. So we're under a minute to play until halftime. 5 on the shot clock. Jokic for three, no good. Durant grabbing the rebound. $15 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock here. 35 to play. Durant, no good. Johnson grabbing the rebound. Braun back over to Jokic. 15 on the shot clock with 22 to play until halftime. Over to Hardaway Jr. for three. No good. Thompson grabbing a rebound. Shot clock turned off. They can hold on for the final shot of the half. Durant will put the shot up. That is no good. Gordon grabbing a rebound. 2-1. Deep three. No good. And that will do it for the first half. The Rockets leading Game 3. 53-45. As we head to the halftime report, I am Vinny from VDub Productions. You are watching the NBA playoffs here on 2K26 on VDub Productions channel. We'll be back to start the second half shortly. Just enjoy the halftime report. All right, let's start the second half here. Shortly here in Denver, the Rockets leading at 53-45. We got Jabari Smith Jr. coming off the bench. He's had a good game, but we also have Amen Thompson, by the way, that had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, or 5 rebounds, 6 assists. But either way, he is flirting with a triple-double here as we start the second half. We have the starting 5 for both teams out. Again, that lineup set would be for the Rockets: Holiday, Thompson, Durant, Eason, and Şengün. And as I mentioned, Holiday, Thompson, yeah, he's off for the Rockets. And for the Nuggets, you got Murray, Hardaway Jr., Johnson, Gordon, and Jokic. There's a miss right there. Amen Thompson coming around with the layup. That's in there. The Rockets lead up to 10 again. They led by as many, I believe, as either 14 or 15. As we see Hardaway dishing it over to Jokic here. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray, is that for three? No good anyway. Durant will grab the defensive rebound. Durant. That is no good, but Şengün will get the offensive rebound. No good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. The Nuggets going the other way. Hardaway back to Gordon. Gordon with the layup. That's in there. And the Rockets lead down to 8. The Nuggets only 18 of 48 shooting compared to the Rockets 25 of 46. Holiday, no good. Holiday only has 4 points and 1 rebound, so I don't know what I was talking about for Aaron Holiday's stats. Oh, no, that was Amen Thompson I was mentioning earlier. Şengün getting the rebound there. Over to Eason. Tari Eason with the slam dunk. The lead up to 10 again, and I think that was Thompson with the assist. Aaron Gordon dishing it, holding on to it right now, 15 on the shot clock. Now we got 10 on the shot clock. Gordon still coming around. Gordon gets the shot up. That's in there, and the lead back down to 8 for the Rockets. This is the closest they have been. The Nuggets have been for a while. They're down by 14, 15 points. The closest they've been able to is 8. They see Amen Thompson with another layup, and that is a timeout called by the Nuggets. We're going to take one as well. 9:34 to play in the third. Coming out of the timeout here, it's 59-49. The Nuggets on top. Or no, the Rockets on top, as I said. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now with some things that are going on right now. Jokic with it. Back over to Murray. Murray back to Gordon. Gordon for 3. That's in there. And the Nuggets are within 7. Kevin Durant coming around, back over to Şengün. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Durant. Durant coming around. That shot is good. That's 9 points for Kevin Durant. He's averaging 53.5 points in the first 2 games, but he only has 9 in this game. But right now, he has a lot of teammates that are carrying the load right now. As Tari Eason grabbing the rebound. Rebound 31-20 in favor of the Rockets. Durant for 3, no good. Murray grabbing the rebound. As it end there, that is stolen by Eason. Thompson back over to Eason. Over to Durant. Durant for 3. That's in there. And the lead up to 12 again. Tim Hardaway Jr. holding on to it. Fish it back over to Gordon. Over to Jokic. Jokic to Hardaway Jr. for 3. No good. But Jokic gets the offensive rebound in the put-in. The Nuggets within 10. Under 7.5 to play here in the third. Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals series. Tied at 1. So the Rockets took game 1, and the Nuggets took game 2. Kevin Durant. 2 on the shot clock. That jumper's up. That is no good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Murray. That shot is in there. And there we got Amen Thompson. Dishing it back over to Eason. Easton back to Durant. Durant for three. That's in there. Kevin Durant, 15 points now. He has 8 of them in this second quarter, or third quarter, I should say, and the lead up to 11 again. Murray for three. No good. Durant grabbing the rebound. Thompson back over to Holiday. Holiday will miss that one. Jamal Murray grabbing the rebound. Over to Murray. Murray with the slam dunk. And the deficit's down to 9. Jamal Murray with 13 points. He had 48 in game 2. Amen Thompson dish it over to Durant. Durant for three. That's in there. Lead up to 12 again. And Thompson with the assist. Over to Aaron Gordon. Over halfway through the third quarter. Murray for three. No good. Easton grabbing a rebound. Thompson. That's a jump shot. No good. But you see Kevin Durant will get the offensive rebound and a slam dunk there. I believe that matches the largest lead of the game for the Rockets at 14. Jokic, the MVP, who got his award before the start of the game. 9 on the shot clock. Over to Hardaway Jr. 5 on the shot clock. Tim Hardaway Jr. And he hands it over to Jokic, and Jokic will get the bucket. 12-point lead for the Rockets, under 5 to play here in the third. In this pivotal Game 3, tied at 1, coming to you from Ball Arena in downtown Denver, Colorado. I am Vinny from vdubproductions. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And if you are inclined to support me financially, there is a link in the description down below for my Cash App, as well as any information. You can follow me on X and Instagram at vdubproductions. 3 on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. will have to put it up. That is no good. Durant grabbing the rebound. KD dishes over to Holiday. Holiday. That's no good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Over to Jamal Murray. Back to Jokic. Gordon dishes it over to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. for three. That's in there. And the Nuggets deficit back to 9. 3:37 to play here in the third. Timeout, Rockets. We're going to take one as well with 3:34 to play in the third. Coming out of the timeout here, let's look at the lineup set for the Rockets. We got Thompson, Durant, Easton Smith Jr., and Şengün. And for the Nuggets, let's see here. We got Braun Brown, and I know Jokic is still in there. It's one thing I hate about it when they go by too fast. Thompson holding on to it right now. He'll shoot from the free throw line. No good. Jokic with the rebound. Christian Braun has it. Peyton Watson. Back over to Jokic. Over to Bruce Brown. To Najee. So Najee checking in for the first time in this game. That's a miss right there. Jabari Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound here. Final 3 minutes to play in the third. Amen Thompson holding on to it with 15 on the shot clock. Şengün. 8 on the shot clock. Durant. Buckets in there. That's good. The lead up to 11. Kevin Durant with 22 points. He has 15 of them in this third quarter, I should say. So he's starting to heat up a little bit. Eight on the shot clock. Shit over to Braun. Braun back to Jokic. 2 on the shot clock. Jokic, get that shot. No good. Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound. Over to Şengün, and Alperen Şengün with the slam dunk. The lead up to 13 as we are approaching the final 2 minutes to play in the third quarter in this game number 3 here. Rockets want to pull away, but the Nuggets try to fight back. Watson for 3, no good. Jokic gets the offensive rebound and the put in. A lot of second chance points. I know they outscored in the second chance points department. As you see, there's a steal by Watson. Watson coming around over to Najee. Najee with his first bucket, and the Nuggets within 9. I know game 3 was game 2. I know the Nuggets had 11 second chance points to 0 for the Rockets. Durant misses that one. Thompson. 5 seconds to go here. Early on the shot clock. That's a miss right there. Jokic with the rebound. Under a minute to play in the third. 9-point lead for the Rockets. Brown coming around. Push it over to Jokic. Jokic. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Durant with it. Tari Eason has it. Tari Eason with the layup, and that's in there. And the lead up to 11 again. The Rockets shooting 24 of 43, 17 of 45 for the Nuggets. The Rockets have missed more shots from the field than the Nuggets have made as a team for field goals. Shot clock is still on right now. It's down to 15, as I believe it's like a second and a half ahead of the game clock. Thompson over to Durant. They got to get that shot up. Durant will get the shot up. That's in there. Kevin Durant. It's an 11-point lead. Desperation 3, no good, and that will do it. We are at the end of the third quarter here. The Rockets leading the Nuggets 80-69. This is game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals here on VDub Productions. We'll be back to start the fourth shortly after this. We got the State Farm assist of the game, and that, I believe, is going to go to Kevin Durant on that pass to Amen Thompson's bucket here. State Farm, a proud sponsor of NBA 2K. Finney Smith and Holiday out on the court. Alperen Şengün as well as Jabari Smith Jr. As we got Murray, Braun, Valanciunas, Brown, and Watson. That's the lineup set. There's a shot up there. That's no good. Valanciunas getting the rebound. Trying to figure out who. I think that's Okogie. So that is the lineup set for both teams. So we're over 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. That's in there. And the lead down to 8. Holiday holding on to it right now to Finney Smith. Finney Smith, that jump shot, no good. Valanciunas grabbing a rebound. We got Jamal Murray holding on to it right now. Jamal Murray, that shot, it's in there, no good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. As I said, I believe it was like 14 or 15 points is the largest lead the Rockets have had, but the Nuggets can only get to within 8 before the Rockets go ahead by a little bit more. It seems like they have not been closer than 8 points in the second half here, as we have 2-1. Smith Jr. will miss that one. Valanciunas has it over to Braun. Braun back over to Brown. Over to Valanciunas. To Murray. Murray back to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the layup. And the Nuggets are within 6. See that shooting percentage going up to 42% for the Nugs. Under 10 minutes to play here. 80-74. The Rockets on top. The Rockets looking to try to take home court advantage back. Over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. There's a layup in there. And the Rockets up by 8. Brown with it. At 9.5 to play. Over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the layup, and the lead back down to 6 for the Rockets. Holiday holding on to it right now. Looks like Jokic is trying to come back out into the game. Smith Jr. for 3. No good. Murray with the rebound. Give it over to Valanciunas. Brown for three. No good, but offensive rebound to Watson. Murray holding on to it. Back over to Brown. Brown for three. That's no good. Holiday grabbing the rebound. For the Houston Rockets. Leading it by 6 here. 8:35. Smith Jr. There's a slam dunk by Jabari Smith Jr. Brown holding on to it. 15 on the shot clock. Brown back over to Braun. Braun with a jump shot. That's in there. Back to 6. 20 to play here in the fourth. Back over to Şengün. Şengün will get the shot up. That's in there. Alperen Şengün. It's an 8-point lead once again for the Rockets. Murray back to Valanciunas. Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. 2, 1. No good. Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound. Okogie. Back over to Holiday. To Smith Jr. 9 on the shot clock. Smith Jr. That's blocked, and Braun will get control of it for the Nuggets. 7 to play here in the fourth quarter, and that's a foul. Jabari Smith Jr. called for his first personal foul, first team foul. A little bit of breather for me. As Braun's going to go to the line shooting 2. Again, this is Game 3 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals series, tied at 1. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And also, as I said, the link is to my Cash App in the description down below. It is not required for you to donate to my Cash App to enjoy my content, but financial support is appreciated if you're able to, as we have a bunch of substitutions coming in. Thompson, I think Durant's back into the game now. A slew of substitutions. We'll have the lineup set as much as we can. Murray, Braun, Gordon. Braun, I know, is still out there. Jokic coming back into the game. He sinks them both. 86-80. Again, the winner will have the 2-1 series lead. For the Nuggets, they want to try to go up 2-1, knowing the fact that also Game 4 is on their home court. And there's a 3. Kevin Durant with a big 3 there. Jokic. Over to Murray. Murray coming around. That is in there. Jamal Murray bringing the Nuggets within 7. Baseball pass to Capella. Back over to Durant. Back over to Thompson. Amen Thompson. Slam dunks. It's a 9-point lead. That is worthy enough of the AT&T Connected Cam. AT&T, a proud sponsor of NBA 2K. So we're over halfway to the fourth quarter here. 9-point lead for the Rockets. So the Nuggets want to win this because they know they'll be up 2-1. Have an edge in the series with Game 4 at home. For the Rockets, they want to try to take home court, steal home court back. Thompson with a slam dunk. That's in there. It's 93-82. But as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, as Jokic will get the bucket for the MVP, he has 19 in this game. He is unfortunately minus 20 out on the court. It is not doom and gloom for the loser of this game. However, they do need to win the next game, though. And there, Finney-Smith for 3. No good. Johnson getting the rebound. And there's a bucket. No good. Easton will get the rebound off that one. This is over to Durant. Over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. No good. Jokic with the rebound. Under 5 to play here in the fourth. Johnson with it. Shit back over to Murray. 8 on the shot clock. It's 5. There's Gordon for 3. No good. Capella grabbing the rebound. We got post-game player statistics coming up before my sign-off. We'll still be in the Western Conference coming up in the next video. And that will be between the 5th-seeded Lakers and the 4th-seeded Timberwolves here. That will be Game 3. That series is tied at 1 as well going into their Game 3 from Crypto.com Arena. Gordon for 3. That's in there. Lead down to 8 now for the Rockets. So the Nuggets not going away yet as we have our first timeout of the 4th quarter. We're going to take one as well with 3:51 to play in the 4th. Coming out. Another timeout here. Let's look at the Rockets lineup set. We got Holiday, Thompson, Durant, Easton, and Şengün. And for the Nuggets, let's see here. It is Tim Hardaway Jr. coming back in. Final 3:51 here in the 4th. Will it be the final 3:51 of the game? Who knows? Kevin Durant has 29 points in this game already. And he's going to lose that one. And no, they're saying it lasts off of Nuggets. But there's only 5 on the shot clock. Eason. Well, inbounded to Durant. Durant will get the shot up quickly. No good. But look at Alperen Şengün getting the offensive rebound and the tip in. The lead back up to 10 with under 3.5 to play here in the 4th. Murray from 3. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Thompson will have it back over to Durant. KD coming around with a layup. That's in there. 31 for him in this game. You see the Rockets at 45 of 83. 35 of 83 for the Nugs. Jokic, dish it over to Gordon. Gordon, that is in there. And the lead down to 10. 2:42 to play here in the 4th. To Amen Thompson. He'll lose that one. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the steal. And their alley-oop. Ooh, that's Aaron Gordon with the alley-oop slam dunk. Assisted by Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Nuggets within 8. Durant. 15 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. Durant. That is in there. KD and the Rockets leading the century mark. 101-91 with under 2 minutes to play in the 4th. Jokic. Back over to Gordon. Gordon for 3. No good, but there's an offensive rebound over to Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. That's in there! The Nuggets within 7 with 1:45 to play in the 4th. Durant holding on to it right now. Durant's coming around. Dish it over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. No good. Johnson grabbing the rebound. Nuggets going the other way as he crosses the half-court line. Back over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon. No good. Easton grabbing a rebound. 1:20 to play here. Here the defense chants. Durant. There's a layup in there. Good. KD putting the Rockets up by 9. 1:04 to play, and there's Christian Braun. Or no, that's not Christian Braun. That's Jokic. What am I talking about here? The final 60 seconds here. 7-point lead for the Rockets. Durant. And that is a kicked ball violation, and possession will still go to the Rockets here. 14 on the shot clock on the reset. 50.9 to play. When do they foul? When do the Nuggets foul here? As you see 10 on the shot clock. Holiday for 3. No good. Tim Hardaway Jr. grabbing the rebound. They have to get a shot up pretty quickly, though. Hardaway Jr. back over to Johnson. Johnson for 3. No good. Tari Easton grabbing the rebound. Are they going to foul yet? They're going to let Amen Thompson get the shot up. That's no good. Jokic with the rebound. They got getting a quick shot. You can't take your time. There's a shot for three. No good. Hey, look at the slam dunk by Tim Hardaway Jr. on the offensive rebound. They got a foul here, and they do that. Murray, that's his first personal foul. They do have to get one more foul, I think, and then they're in the bonus since it is under the 2 minute. And Hardaway Jr. will do it. And now the Rockets will go to the line. 2 huge free throws for Amen Thompson coming up. Definitely is player of the game candidate for the Rockets in this game. And Thompson will hit the first one. Hits them both. Timeout, Denver. 12.9 to play. It's a 7-point lead for the Rockets. We're going to take a timeout. Coming out of timeout here. 12.9 to play. The Nuggets really into desperation mode here. They are in trouble here in this game 3. Trailing by 7. Seems to be the trend. 7-point margins. Jokic for 3. No good. Gordon will get the offensive rebound. I don't know why he just doesn't put it up. And that's going to do it. They don't even have to cross half court line. And the Nuggets will take, or the Rockets will take home court advantage back. They walk away with a 105-98 win over the Denver Nuggets. And what is safely the lowest scoring game of the series so far. But either way, it's another 7-point margin for the final score here. Rockets won by 7 in games 1. They lost by 7 in game 2, and then they win game 3 by 7 points. They see Kevin Durant getting the interview. I wonder who's going to be getting player of the game. Will it be him or will it be Amen Thompson? It is now time to look at the post-game player statistics. We always start off with the home team with the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic led the way with 21 points, 15 rebounds, but he only had 6 assists and a steal, so he did not have a triple-double in this game. Jamal Murray with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Aaron Gordon, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Cameron Johnson with 9 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Bruce Braun with 9 points and 3 assists. Tim Hardaway Jr., 8 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Followed by Christian Braun, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Jonas Valanciunas, 4 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Jalen Pickett only had 3 points and 3 minutes of play. Then we got Zeke Naji had 2 points and 4 minutes of play. Peyton Watson only had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal on the block. Hunter Tyson, no stats in 4 minutes of play with the exception of maybe the 0 for 2 from 3. Deron Holmes II, no stats at all for 4 minutes of play. Julian Strawther is the only Nugget who did not play in Game 3. And now for the victorious Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant, a double-double, 35 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 assists shy of a triple-double. But he didn't have a 50 or 40-plus point performance, but he is still, in that second half, he came alive. He had 35 points. Big part of the reason why the Rockets were able to hold on to this game and never trail at all in the second from the halfway point of the first quarter on. Jabari Smith Jr., 22 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Then we have Amen Thompson with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Close to a triple-double for him. Alperen Şengün, a double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Aaron Holiday with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Tari Eason, 4 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Josh Okogie, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Reed Shepard, 2 points and a rebound. Followed by Clint Capella, only with 1 rebound. Jayshawn Tate, no stats. If you no stats to note, except for going 0 for 1 his only shot, but Steven Adams and Jeff Green did not play for the Houston Rockets, and that will do it for your post-game player statistics. And staying in the Western Conference, we will have Game 3 between the 4th-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves and the number 5-seeded Los Angeles Lakers from the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, where the series is tied at 1, where the Timberwolves took Game 1, but the Lakers manhandled the Timberwolves by over 30 points in game number 2 to send the series back to LA at 1-1. Another pivotal game 3 coming up, as I said. This is one of those series where it is not doom and gloom for whoever loses game 3, but it gives them a major edge, though, if you do win. As I said, the Lakers want to get that, go up 2-1 with game 4 also being at home, while the Timberwolves want to be up 2-1, knowing the fact that they are at least guaranteed to head back to Minneapolis with a split if they do win game number 3. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And as I mentioned a couple times during the game, that there is in the description down below, you'll see the link to my Cash App, as well as information where to follow me on social media on X and Instagram. And with that, I want to remind everybody the final score of the game. The Rockets take home court advantage back. They win game 3, 105-98. And I'm Vinny from vdubproductions, and I am signing off.